Hey everybody, this is Tina with Loving Life's Little Blessings, and welcome to my Luvin Life Friday post. This is my Luvin Life Scrapbooking Kit, and I'm gonna put a link up here where you can view a video that is strictly about this scrapbooking kit. But I'm gonna do a card today using the featured stamp set of the month, which is the Oh Hello stamp set. And for the scrapbooking kit, you're going to get this and this piece down here, and then as well all of these pieces up here. None of it's stamped. You have to get the stamp in order to get the images stamped, but I'll put a link up there so you can go view all of that information. And let's get started. We're going to start with a piece of Pool Party cardstock. This color right here is one of the colors that is getting carried over in our new catalog. You can read all about that on my website where I talk about our color refresh, and you'll for sure want to know which colors are going and which colors are staying. So I've started with a piece of Pool Party cardstock, and this is now folded at 4.5 by 4.25 by 5.5. The next thing I've done is I've taken a piece of basic gray cardstock, and you can see that I've embossed it with this embossing folder. And I can go ahead and attach that and framelits, and I've cut 2 framelits out, one in Pool Party and then one in Whisper White. I have also taken these 2 punches. These are the butterfly punches. The large one is in our big catalog and the small one is in our spring catalog. I have punched a basic gray out for the big one, and then I've stamped using this stamp set. I've stamped this very small butterfly right here, and then I've punched it out. Okay, and then I also have this doily. We used one of these doilies last week, and this week I'm going to fold that right in half. I'm going to put a tiny bit of adhesive inside, and then I'm also going to put a little bit of adhesive just on the back, but not down here, because I want this to flare up a little bit. So now I'm going to place this just like maybe a 1/2 inch right above the gray. So you can see right there that it's not quite on the edge, but it's a little bit above, and I'm going to show you why in 1 second. It's not all the way down, and that's okay, because I'm going to grab this washi tape that we now have. And the great thing is this is the exact same gray as the cardstock that I'm using, because that's one of the wonderful things about Stampin' Up is all of our items coordinate. So now I'm going to take some of this washi tape, and I'm going to put it right over. I'm just trying to use my grid to make sure that's lined up. And then with washi tape, I can just tear it. So we have that nice layer. Next, I'm going to take this. This is Whisper White cardstock. I'm going to take this part of the stamp, which is from the Oh Hello stamp set. It's this right here. And I don't even need a block for this part, because I'm just going to lay it right down. I'm going to take my basic gray ink pad, and I'm going to ink that up just right on my mat, because then I'm going to take a piece of scratch paper, and this is just, actually it's a grid card that I had laying by my computer. I'm going to put it over it once, and that's going to take some of the ink off. And I didn't quite. There we go. And that's okay if it's spotty in some parts. That's really what I'm going for. I'm going to lay that down, and then I'm going to put the grid card back over and just run my hand all over that stamp to pick up whatever ink is left. See that ink is not on there evenly, and that's okay. So now I'm going to take my sponge dauber, my gray ink pad. I'm going to ink a lot of different places. I'm going to ink all around this card and then all around these items right here. I'm all done inking for right now. So now I'm going to take the rose from the Oh Hello stamp set. I'm going to grab my ink pad again. I shouldn't have closed it. And I'm inking that rose up, and then I'm just going to place it a little bit on the edge, and then I'm going to do another one at an angle. So I have 2 roses on there. Really, no, I won't do that. I'll wait. So now I can just attach these 2 pieces down. I am going to use snail adhesive to do that. We can bring this piece back. I'm going to layer this piece right on the edge here. And I am going to do that with dimensionals. What I've done is I have this piece. I used my oval punch, this oval punch right here. Punched this out of Whisper White, and then I took and stamped it with Versamark, my Versamark ink pad, and then I used this Pool Party embossing powder, which is in our spring mini catalog, and it is beautiful. So I stamped To a Wonderful Mother, and I used our Wonderful Mother stamp set. And what I'm going to do with this is, I think there's enough ink left on my sponge dauber, and I'm lightly going to ink this around. And I know these are not traditional Mother's Day card colors, but that's okay. So I have this butterfly now, and then the little blue butterfly, and what I'm going to do is put a little tiny bit of adhesive just right in the middle. Then I'm going to pinch the small butterfly together, giving it a good crease. I'm going to open this butterfly up, and I'm sort of going to lay it on there at an angle. And I'm just going to pinch that onto that adhesive. And then this whole, if you put it in an envelope, it's going to get smushed down anyways, but I just like to give that a little bit more dimension. And then this butterfly is going to go right there, and I'm going to use a dimensional to add this. The butterfly is big enough that one dimensional will fit there really well. So that butterfly is going to go there. And then the only other thing I'm going to do is take some basic jewels. These are the little tiny ones, and they're already glued together. And I'm just going to lift that with my craft knife, and it's going to go right in the middle there. And these are really pliable. You can push them around and push them down. And that is going to be my card for today. So I know it was lots of layers, lots of different stamps, a little bit unusual for me, but I really like the way it came out, and I've been just really wanting to use these colors together. So this is definitely a very different take on this particular stamp set, the Oh Hello stamp set, than in my scrapbooking kit, which is Calypso Coral and all brighter colors. So you can go on over to my website, lovinglifeslittle.blessings.com, and you can see everything that I used to create this card. So thank you guys so much for coming by, and I will talk to you on Sunday, where I will have a sneak peek of brand new items that will be coming in our 2013-2014 catalog in late May. So make sure you come back Sunday morning, and I'll have a post sharing some new fabulous product with you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming by, and I'll talk to you later.